Wow. Seeing daily how I can help others. Everything I come across by accident spontaneously turns out to be a gold mine with more meaning than I could ever want for. People asking me about abductions. I come across a video with some great advice and how one lady dealt with her problem with it. She's an ET walk-in and remembers life in the galaxy but was also experiencing abductions. I put up a page on my website. I'll link it below. It's just crazy these days how everything has a message for me. I love it. I watch Simon Parkes and he's saying that Connecting Consciousness is still running on donations but he expects to be funded shortly. Yes, so do I. He says that the next 2 weeks will be pivotal. Well, I'm getting the same time estimates. I wanted to just run into one person who could say they got their project funding so I could believe in it a little more. Simon believes in it and he's expecting his any day now. Apparently he was approached by a member of the US Navy back in 2016 about Connecting Consciousness and asked if he would make it a pivotal organization in the Ascension/Liberation event. And by intuition, I've been following his messages for months now. Coincidence? I doubt it. Everything has meaning. Life is getting real and it's way more fun than before. God, I can remember years ago when everything just seemed so irrelevant. Now I'm almost hyper alert for new intel I can pass on to you or something I can help one of you with. My ability to manifest what I want is working super quickly now, so quickly I have to always beware. It feels like I'm in a tight little circle now, everything is feeding off everything else. You approach me with questions, I channel Ivo to find your answers. I'm on my own path of getting closer to buying my home for the spaceport. I see synchronicities constantly. I see how I can create my reality constantly. Life feels more like what I would expect of it. So I feed more into the little circle. I take nothing for granted. I'm grateful for everything. It's sunny out today, I'm grateful for that. My new computer mice should be coming from Amazon in about an hour. I will put my old mouse to rest and thank it for its service. Yes, it's an inanimate object but it is made out of energy and all energy is God. So I thank it for helping me for so many years. I feed more positive energy into the timeline I'm living right now. I was lying in bed thinking about the time that Archangel Michael popped into my mind's eye. One night when I was going through dark night of the soul, bawling my eyes out in the bathtub. He was there for I don't know how long, 20 minutes, half an hour. I couldn't figure out who this man was. Finally, he moved a wingtip on top of his shoulder and I saw it. I moved in closer to have another look at it. I realized it was the tip of a wing and this was an angel that was visiting me. I was surprised and so excited to be looking at an angel. I didn't realize it was him. At the time I still wasn't aware and awake. I realize now he was playing with me when he moved his wing. I guess he couldn't keep me in suspense any longer so he had to show me who he was, or at least what he was. I've worked with him since in the lower fourth, and also in our Archangel Michael Angel Warrior group which produces reports on Sundays on how our efforts help the light movement. Also I have a new contact, Light Warrior Angel Odeon, incarnated as a human here on Earth and this guy is amazing. He sees dark entities around people, reptilians, etc. etc. The whole shebang. He has put up a website at my request and posts new entries about his visions daily. I urge you to read his site because it will show you what you too can do. I'll link it below. But here's one story. By the way, he works with Archangel Michael. The cleansing. July 6, 2021. 0 comments. Me, this is tremendous. I do not recall feeling the way I do during a meditation. It is a feeling of peace and love that goes beyond what I ever felt before. Meditation started as usual. Interference was palpable. It was twice that dark entities tried to put a foot forward as a fake Archangel Michael. And the third time it was an entity called Moldoff. I had dealt with him before. He was shaped as a dragon this time. The eighth dimension is one of archetypes. One used by the Elohim angels on the shaping of the earth. AAM, and you got a glimpse of that, my son. Me, while there, you called me brother. AAM, yes, for it is as mentioned before, we are equals. Me, meaning. AAM, exactly that. Archangels, angels are all a group consciousness. The angelic realm, as Sophie told you, is not a place, is a frequency, a vibration. However, not all that share the same frequency you call dimension are angels. This is a particular expression of the DNA. One designed by the source. It all has to do with the intent and the purpose of the duty at hand. One thing that needs to be pointed out is that there is no hierarchy as you know it. No one is better or bigger or has authority over others. As you know, that is a different path and is not of the light. Light as you know it, is a lower vibration of source. We both are part of that vibration called the blue ray. We are millions in your count. We all work together for the same purpose. One of protection. We are doers that patrol the doing. Think of archangels as group consciousness. Think of angels as individual consciousness. I, Michael, am an angel and an archangel. So are you. So is Sophie. Are you grasping this? Me, I am. AAM, I am correcting ideas of your mind. Me, very grateful, Michael. AAM, indeed. This is not the first time we work together. As you already imagine. Me, yes, I do. Thank you for your explanations. Michael. What happened last night? I could barely rest. AAM, while meditating you heard one word. Me, cleansing. AAM, that's what we did. Me, also heard dums. Yes, put them together and that's what we were doing. Tell me what you see. Me, we are up on a mountain. There is lots of activity. Many human soldiers. This is some kind of big intervention. This is physical as well as etheric. Many dark entities I sense ahead. This is some kind of stronghold. Humans go in. The elite is on the run. They are escaping through other tunnels. We go in. You go left with lots of angels behind you. I go right. Sophie is next to me. There is another contingent of angels that go through the middle. Others from below and another one from above. This incursion is to end this right here and right now. We are all pushing these entities to a middle. Surrounding them. No one will escape, not this time. Some angels alert the human forces about the location of the ones escaping. Why am I crying as I write this? There is no mercy on our part. We are ending this. It needs to end. I see masters. This is all out. Comes to mind that place in Switzerland. They are screaming and snorting. They hiss at us as we destroy them. We are destroying them. We are sending them all back to source. This was a purge. This was a cleansing. Angels are sweeping the place of dark energies. This is a complete cleansing. Spiders come out. They were in some kind of a bubble. They did not last long against the angels. Many other angels are joining in the energy sweep. Some humans were able to get to vehicles. Most of the humans were arrested by the soldiers. OMG. I see that man again. He was the one with the goat head dress. I go after him. He is driving. I am blinding him by putting my hands in front of his face. He crashes his car. I can't stop crying while I am writing this. I hear Michael, relax my brother. Breathe. The man. He is not dead. I was waiting to get him in the astral. I alert the soldiers. The man is unconscious. I meet him in the astral. His figure is faint. He is coming around in the physical. He was finally captured. Michael, why was that I had so much trouble sleeping last night? AAM, because of the kind of energy exerted. As you, the incarnated angel, you are human. You have values like thou shalt not kill. As a light warrior you understand that there is not a thing as death. When this happened, your human part had trouble coping. Just like you now had trouble describing what happened. No life was lost. Dark entities went back to source. Nothing was lost. We were authorized by Sananda and Father God. There is no wrongdoing. And no, there is no karmic load for you on this, as I sense your question. Me, this is not going to be on the 6 o'clock news. AAM, smiles, no, it will not be. Me, smiling. So, I figured. Thank you, Michael. AAM, this time I will leave it up to the scribe to publish this. I know you are having some conflicting feelings about it. Especially the beginning. Me, thank you. AAM, I will leave you to be, now, my son. Me, thank you. I love you, Michael. AAM, as so do I. Light Warrior Angelic Odeon posts almost daily in English and Spanish. I look forward to hearing what he has to say. I'm also discussing posting an account of a car accident where someone felt he remembers he'd been killed, but time was reversed and he is still alive, without a scratch no less. You guys underestimate yourselves all the time. I'm telling you, this is learned behavior because the light forces are working to keep you alive, maybe without your even realizing it. It doesn't work to play small. You are powerful, a magnificent being of light who came here to earth to take on all the negativity and to transmute it, to turn it into what it should be. So many of you feel victimized by life. Please read my book, Stop Being a Victim, and do the exercises. Become vigilant at changing the way you think using this book. It's on at Smashwords this month of July for $1.75 US total deal. You have to work it, though.